Yeah. Way up.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy Mano's here.
That's right. Good morning.
Man, we were just talking about all of these things. In Canada, they're taking all of the liquor off the shelves that are from the U.S., and they've also 2 days ago imposed 25% tariffs on goods imported from the U.S., including wine, spirits, and beer.
Right.
So get ready for all of this backlash. It's like, I don't know what's going on in our country. They're laying people off, firing them, then bringing some of them back, then imposing tariffs and saying, no, wait a minute, let's pause that. Tariffs. Yeah, it's a lot happening to keep up with, and it feels very disorganized and not well thought out. But anyway, it is what it is. Today, Kountry Wayne is going to be joining us. He's on that We Them Ones tour with Mike Epps.
Okay. Oh, yeah. He's on that?
Yeah, he's on that tour. He also is in love. And so apparently we're going to hear more about that. So you guys, let's see if our detectives can piece it together if you think you know who Kountry Wayne is in love with. But let's start the show up with some love and some positivity. Let's shine a light. 800-292-5150. Call us up and let us know who you want to shine a light on. It's Way Up.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy Mano's here.
Right.
New Mano! And it's time to shine a light. And today, we want to shine a light on Pat McGrath. First of all, love her makeup. She started off as a makeup artist. You know, she started her own makeup line 10 years ago in 2015. And by 2019, she had a $1 billion company and the biggest selling beauty line at Selfridges. And she's from the UK, but she has Jamaican ancestry.
Selfridges.
Yeah, that's a store.
In London.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The number one selling brand. That's a big deal. Well, now Louis Vuitton is launching their own beauty products, and Pat McGrath is actually going to be the person that is heading that up. And so she's the creative director of the brand. Louis Vuitton is going to have makeup, and that is really, really dope. So
dope.
I love that, to see a black woman doing her thing.
Super dope.
Definitely not DEI over here, okay? Because people love her products. I actually use her products all the time. I have a ton of it in here. So shout out to Pat McGrath for that. Now, who do you guys want to spread some love to? Who do you want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150. How are you, Tim? Who do you want to shine a light on?
Oh, I'm blessed, black, and highly favored, and I just want to shine a light on you. To be on point and giving advice over the years. I've watched you evolve, and you have the ability to connect and have compassion and empathy for others. I want to shout out you and who you are, and I'm just able to watch silence and watch you shine.
Oh my gosh, Tim, that is so nice. I did not expect that. Thank you so much.
So that's all I want to say. You have a blessed day.
Oh my God, thank you. You too. I get so weird when people give me compliments. Thank you.
No worries. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
You too. All right, well, that was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150. In case you couldn't get through, you can still leave a message and shine a light that way. And when we come back, we have your Yee Tea. And let's talk about Amber Rose versus Joseline. All right, we already know these two didn't get along, but now there's even more information on what's going on thanks to Club Shay Shay. We revisit that College Hill fight and what really went down. It's Way Up.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee Tea. Way Up.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Mano.
That's right.
Man, and let's talk about Amber Rose. She was on Club Shay Shay, and amongst the things that she discussed was that she said she's been to like every Diddy party. Here's what she had to say.
I've been to every white party since 2009. I've been to every party.
You go in the right room, not the wrong room.
I don't think there's rooms, Chad. I'm going to be honest. If these freak-offs are happening, it's on a completely different day. Every time I was there, Puff was there the whole time.
All right. Now, listen, Diddy's trial is starting on May 5th. And if convicted, he does face up to life in prison. But his lawyers are really trying to get charges dismissed. So we'll see what happens with that case. But I think a lot of people have been to Diddy parties.
Right.
And I think more people have not been to freak-offs than have, because Diddy
I don't know nobody that said that they have. Everybody I talk to said they don't even know what they're talking about.
Oh, look who's in the hallway, Kevin Hart. All right. Wow. What's going on? All right. Now, in addition to that, Amber Rose also talked about her beef with Joseline. You know, the two of them have been going back and forth on social media. So here's what Amber Rose had to say about why she and Joseline didn't get along on College Hill.
Joseline Hernandez was trying to have sex with me. the whole time I was on College Hill, like having a dress on, bending over, coochie out. What? Yes. So anyway, when I had respectfully declined on numerous occasions, then she started bullying me with the race.
All right. So Joseline, who does not hold her tongue, responded, I do not condone any form of sexual misconduct. As a survivor myself, this is a deeply personal issue. It's disheartening when people exploit serious matters for personal gain, as it undermines real victims and fuels doubt about their experiences. Media outlets must be more responsible in investigating allegations before spreading misinformation, as reckless reporting harms both the accused and true survivors. I stand for accountability and truth. And she also said that she has been a victim of sexual abuse at a young age, and she knows how sacred a girl's and a woman's body is. Now, I wouldn't blame this on the media for that, because it's something that Amber Rose said.
Right.
Right. And so now she's responding to that. But what I will say is that there were a lot of people around. There were cameras around. So I think that it would be, I would like to hear what other people had to say about
But
this.
maybe it
that were
wasn't
there.
always when the camera was going
Well,
on.
she said it was numerous times that this happened.
Maybe it was just like
And she-
when the cameras was off, or before they went to bed, or
Because I would be interested to see if this is something that Amber has said to other people in the house previously. She was really close with Ray J during taping, so maybe it's something that I could see if something like this happened that she'll tell, like, oh, why she keeps on trying to,
Right.
do this. Now, Joseline did threaten to, lawyer up when it comes to this. And Amber Rose said, lawyer, B, please. I'll countersue for defamation when you went on the Breakfast Club and Drink Champs and lied about putting my head through a glass window. You don't want to play these games with me, Joseline. My money is way longer than yours. Take your L like I did on the internet. Don't cry now because I told the truth. Everyone heard it on the show anyway. Then she added Ray J, Iman Shumpert, Tracy Edmonds. She said, lie to your fans, not us. We were there.
oh,
See, that's what I'm saying. She's,
right.
so that's
Yeah.
what's going to matter, if people can co-sign this situation or not.
I don't think it's going to court though.
I don't think so
Yeah, it's
either.
not that-
But
it's
you
not
know what? You never know. If you want to prove a point, or you feel like, because it would be defamation if everybody's like, that's not true. And you went on a platform as big as Club Shay Shay and said that. All right. Well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did last night. I know I was exhausted last night. I tried to watch Paradise again and passed out before it even started. Woke up with the TV still on. All right. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
It's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My
Way
guy
up,
Mano's
way
here.
up.
Oh, what was your day like yesterday, Mano, after you left here?
I ran around a little bit, and then I went home to change my clothes to go back outside. I was gonna go to girls love karaoke, and the rain was happening at the same time.
Oh, yeah,
and then
it
I
was
was
bad.
like, all right, I'm going, and I didn't go.
Isn't that crazy when you have every intention on doing something
Didn't go.
and then you be at home so happy?
And I had people waiting for me, like, all right, I need you to do this. All right, you gonna meet me over here. It was.
I hate when I make
happen.
plans and I have that responsibility because I told people to meet me. That is the worst feeling.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday I worked all day. I was actually up here until late. We were doing lip service. Gail Bean and then Sin Santana
Right.
are going to be making appearances on the next upcoming lip services. We do have one that's out right now that you booked, actually. So make sure you listen to lip service. OG Nia Lee.
Right. They called for that. Yeah.
Yeah, they called for that.
Yeah.
What's the name of that?
Was that an exciting episode?
It was definitely very dirty. The essence of lip service. And then the other thing I did, I am a planner, so I was planning ahead. My best friend from high school, she's doing a birthday trip. It's a girls' trip. I want to know what you think about this. So we're all planning. It's all my friends from high school, but she has somebody coming that is,
A
somebody.
significant other.
Nobody's bringing a significant other, but there is a lesbian couple that's coming. And
So
I was
that's
like,
her
is that
significant
fair?
other.
Not my friend, but like
Not
one
your
of her.
friend, but her friend.
Yeah. She's bringing her significant other, but it is still a girls' trip. But then I'm like, that's not fair. No one else has their significant other. Right?
That's
I felt like-
different. She's bringing her girlfriend,
Her wife. She's bringing her wife. But so they'll
she's
share
still,
a room.
But they still all girls.
Yeah, still an all
So that's
girls
kind
trip.
of like the loophole.
But, yeah, that's a loophole. I feel like, we didn't close that loophole. I can't bring my man. Nobody else is bringing somebody.
But you can bring your girlfriend if you have
But
one.
if I had a girlfriend, I could bring her. That doesn't seem right. What do you think?
I don't know. That's it's a loophole. It's a loophole because it's still an all girls trip.
It's still an all-girls trip. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she might have y'all.
You know what? What do you guys think about that? Because first of all, I am that person to go on a girls trip and then still bring my man. I am that person. He'll be annoyed. They'll be annoyed. But it's okay because at night you get to cuddle. 800-292-5150. I want to know what you guys think about this. We have this girls trip happening. Is this unfair that now there's a lesbian couple on the trip? They get to have a good time at night and during the day be having fun at the pool. Because that's what when you have fun on a girls trip, you go back to your significant other at night. You know,
Rose is gonna be going off at night, huh?
We're all going to be in the kitchen like, womp womp. We want to know what you guys think. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Is that fair that we're on a all-girls trip and there's a lesbian couple, but none of us get to have any fun? It's way up.
It's not just right or wrong. It's about what you believe. It's time to pick a side and stay there.
All right, it's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here, and Mano's here. New Mano! Now, Mano, I need you to pick a side with this. I'm in a situation. We're going on a girls trip.
Right.
One of our friends is gay. She's bringing her wife. But it's supposed to be a girls trip. Now, mind you, it is all girls still. But it kind of feels like, well, I can't bring my man. Is that fair?
Right. It's kind of not fair, although she found a loophole. But just think about all the moaning that's going to be going on when y'all trying to sleep.
We don't know that for sure.
Yeah, you know that. Like, you're in one villa. Like, is that fair?
Well,
It's not fair.
The way I looked at it is, it was a loophole. And,
All the moaning coming from one room.
and that's how things, well, you know, people could moan solo. But that's how things go sometimes. People find a loophole and take advantage of it.
Right.
That's the American way. All right. Well, Sarah, what do you think about this?
Hey girl, I want to say congratulations on your new show because
Thank you.
I've been listening to you since you was in the Breakfast Club.
Whoop, whoop.
So I'm so proud of you and happy for you.
Thank you.
But my opinion is I'm bisexual and I go on girls trips all the time with my friends. And some of us is bisexual or gay, whatever. We don't bring our girlfriends.
Okay.
No, that's not part of the trip. This is not a boot up trip. This is supposed to be girls empowering girls.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to do a booze trip, we could plan that another time.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah, I
it's
don't
not
agree
something
with
I
that.
had taken into consideration earlier, right?
Exactly.
You got a girlfriend and a boyfriend, don't you?
No, I don't. I just have a boyfriend right now.
Right,
okay.
right now.
Got it.
You said that right now like it's not going to last.
No. I don't do that. If I'm dating somebody that I'm with, I'm just with that person. Unless that person want to do something, but other
Nice.
than that, no.
Yeah, this sounds like you Mano's type. All right. Well, thank you for calling.
You're welcome.
That's my type. Hey, Wally, what's up?
Yo, what's up?
Me and Mano want to know, what do you think about my girls trip, but then one of the girls is a lesbian and bringing her significant other?
Nah, that's not right. Because at the end of the day, they got to sleep in the living room. They can't sleep in no room with outlets. They won't be plugging nothing up. They ain't having no Hey, yo, man, I'm from Nostrand Ave. And they rock, you heard? Nostrand Monroe, you heard?
It ain't right.
I didn't know they had a
And
Notion
they rock
Ave in
the
Jersey.
Philly.
Stop playing with us. Stop playing. Do not play with my guy on his phone right now. Do not play with him. It ain't
Don't
Rocco.
play, you heard?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, y'all females, listen, when y'all want to be females, y'all got to always go hard with that. Don't try to be a 3, 4 in the morning, and
Oh
then
my
at the end of the day,
gosh.
when the girls keep going around and
They're
all
always
that.
females. They are
What he
two
said.
women,
What
but
he said. He
okay.
said, yeah,
Nah,
he
but
legend.
she at 4 in the morning when she's strapped up going in.
No outlets.
I don't know about that part. I don't know what they do. Okay, all
You
right.
know they're doing
Thank
I'm
you.
just saying, nah, we ain't doing that.
All good, my guy.
gosh.
Salute.
It sounds like somebody great uncle.
Yes.
All right. Well, I guess it's feeling like people don't think
People
that's
don't
fair.
think that's fair
Yeah.
at all.
But
People
what do we?
think
I mean,
that cheat code is not right.
but you know what? It's nothing we could do about it now because it wasn't that rule wasn't established. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? They're cool. We'll have a good time still. I'm sure. You know, we all grew up together. Thank you guys for calling. You can always still leave a message 800-292-5150. And when we come back, we have your Yeetie. And I know this 50-50 conversation of splitting the bills, you know, it gets a little old. But Gabrielle Union has had a change of heart. You know, previously she said that they split their bills 50-50. People were up in arms about it. We'll tell you she's had a little bit of a change of heart. We'll talk about it. It's way up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea. Come and get the tea.
All right, it's way up with Angela Yee. I'm
Way
here.
up.
With my guy, Mano.
Yeah.
And let's get into some of this yee tea. So previously, Gabrielle Union talked about splitting bills 50-50 with her husband, Dwayne Wade. And previously, this is what she had said.
It's weird to say I'm head of household because in this household, we split everything 50-50. But in the other households that each of us have to support, there's always this like gorilla on your back that it is like, you better work.
All right. Now, this was in 2023 with USA Today. Well, Gabrielle Union has now opened up and talked about emotional vulnerability and having a different response to that 50-50 conversation. Here's what she said.
Famously said 50-50 or bust, right? And I meant that financially, spiritually, emotionally. And there's just a lot of days that I have 10% and I need him to be 90. It's a trauma response. And 50-50 is, I'm not going to be vulnerable enough to trust you with 100% of anything.
And so I kind of understand what she's saying, because I think the reason, if you're a woman that like does your own thing, independent, makes your own money, it is something to feel like you can allow somebody to take care of you. So you always feel like I got to bring myself to table. I got this. I'm independent, blah, blah, blah. Right? And we are. But to allow somebody to take care of you when you don't necessarily need them to is a real thing.
Right. But I don't think there's nothing wrong with doing whatever your part is.
Right. There's nothing wrong with it.
It don't have to be 50-50. It could be 70-30. It could be whatever it is. Like, there's nothing wrong with bringing something to the table as far as helping the end goal.
And she also was clear, because a lot of people were in the comments tearing her up when she made those original comments. And she said, now it sounds crazy to be like Mr. NBA, who made a bazillion more amount of money than I do. Can you pay the mortgage? Because I hate the feeling of releasing that to someone, because chaos can happen. But it's brought us closer because he knows it's not whether or not he can afford it. It's just being emotionally vulnerable.
Right.
You know, there's something about being taught you got to do for yourself, take care of yourself, bring your own to the table. People always act like women are, you know, quote unquote leeches in relationships. And so you want to feel like, no, I got this. I got my own. I don't need you for this. But it is okay to be vulnerable enough to need somebody when you know they really care about you. If that makes sense. All right. Bhad Bhabie. I can't believe this feud has gotten to the point that it's gotten to. First off, her on and off boyfriend, Levon, we told you he got shot in LA at a strip club on Wednesday morning, in the left pinky finger. Well, he has since been released. He's fine. He was discharged from the hospital on Wednesday. Another person was shot as well, non-life threatening. But, you know, people are concerned about her safety. And one of those people is Bhad Bhabie's father, who said that he thinks that they should lay low for a while to ensure for their safety as they're investigating this whole thing. But Alabama Barker is still going back and forth with Bhad Bhabie over her, you know, Levon, the guy that Bhad Bhabie has a kid with. And now she has teased a new diss track, and here's part of that.
18 years later, you gon' see Lil Kelly. He was for a bag, now you here, Lil Kelly.
Wow.
So what is the beef? Like, he knocked the other girl off?
I mean, that's what the claim is. That's how it all started, that, you know. But it's just not going to end well. The mothers are now involved.
Right, and this is like little rich girls.
I mean, this is crazy. You know, I don't know. It actually is not very nice. So I don't even want to say too much about the things that they said on social media. But, you know, they're adding Travis Barker, who's her father. Shayna Moakler is getting involved. Bhad Bhabie's mom is involved. It's just too many different things happening. So that is your Yee Tea. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar, but you need to know about them. Speaking of flying, here's a song that was my favorite song when it came out. It's Jeremiah and J. Cole with Planes. It's Way Up.
I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Mano. Let's get into this under the radar. So, according to Adidas, they have sold the last of Ye's Yeezy shoes. So they said that episode is behind us.
So it's no more.
No more Yeezys from Adidas, anyway.
Not making no more. So whatever you got, you got.
And they've made statements about anti-Semitism, because Ye was still going at it yesterday.
Right.
Let's be clear. He was, I don't know if he was apologizing to Drake, trolling him.
Yeah, it's hard to know.
It's hard to know what's really happening. But Adidas originally had $1.3 billion worth of unsold Yeezys, and that contributed to a loss of $655 million in sales in 2022. They donated a portion of Yeezy sales to the Anti-Defamation League and the Foundation to Combat Anti-Semitism. Now these are all gone, so it's done. All right, now Trump is preparing an executive order. He wants to tell the education secretary to dissolve the Department of Education. So that does require congressional approval. And they said any proposed legislation would likely fail without 60 Senate votes. The move has been months in the making, and so he wants to return education to the states. That's what the whole plan is. It feels like a lot of things that they're doing, they're backtracking on. You know, these tariffs that were supposed to be imposed, and they delayed that. Then they delayed the auto ones, and just, you know, they fired a bunch of people, and then they rehired some of those people.
He realized it's not as easy as he thought it was.
Yeah, and you know, you can't just make rash, quick decisions that's
sounds good,
affecting so many people. So they're saying there's going to be a 1-month tariff delay, and they're probably going to announce that later on today on all products that are covered by the USMCA Free Trade Treaty. That is a significant walk back of this plan that was announced previously. So every day is something that is happening, then not happening, then delayed, then reversed. We'll see what's going to happen with these Mexico and Canada and China tariffs as well. But, you know, they are definitely responding in a way that's going to really shake our economy as well. And they've proven that tariffs really affect our pockets. It's not going to affect the other countries like it affects us, because that price just gets passed down to the consumer.
That's right.
All right, well, that is your Under the Radar. When we come back, we have the Way Up mix at the top of the hour. Plus, Country Wayne is going to be joining us. He is on the We Them Ones tour, but he's got a lot of other things going on in his life personally. And you know we always get into it. It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the room.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
It's Way Up at Angela Yee.
Way up.
It's Yee tea time. And we have to
spill it.
Rest in peace, Roy Ayers, legendary American funk, soul, and jazz composer.
This is his song right here?
Yeah. Everybody loves the sunshine. A lot of people have sampled this song.
Of course, this
as
is a
you
classic.
know. You know, his songs have been sampled by everyone from Mary J. Blige. You know that. Common, Tyler the Creator, Ye. He's also collaborated with The Roots, Guru, Fela Kuti, Rick James. He was born in LA in 1940, and he grew up in a musical household too. Now his family put out a statement. It is with great sadness that the family of legendary vibraphonist, composer, and producer Roy Ayers announced his passing, which occurred on March 4th, 2025 in New York City after a long illness. He lived a beautiful 84 years and will be sorely missed.
Yeah.
So we do give
Rest
our
in power,
condolences. He leaves behind his wife and their children, Mtume and Ayana Ayers. All right, now Khloe Kardashian says that her daughter, True, is not aware that she is no longer with Tristan Thompson. As a matter of fact, she believes that they're married. Here's what she had to say.
True thinks that me and Tristan are married. The only thing that bothers me about that would be I don't want True going through life thinking this is what a marriage is. That, oh, you're married to someone and they don't live with you and you never have to kiss them, or you don't sleep in the same bed together. Like, I would love my kids to see me have a husband one day, and I would love them to see, like, love.
So why tell her that then, if you don't want her to believe these things?
Yeah, I think maybe it would be telling Mommy and Daddy love you, but we're not together.
Right, because
that's a little strange. Because later on, you're like, why didn't you let me know?
And then you got to unteach it.
Mm-hmm. All right, Fire Festival 2 looks like it does not exist, according to the island where Billy McFarland said that it's going to happen. He promoted it in an interview with Today last month, said it was going to be held on Isla Mujeres in May. Remember the Fire Festival? You know, that was 8 years ago.
I was going to the second one.
I know you were. The second weekend, right?
Yeah.
Listen, me too. I was supposed to go to the second weekend. I am so glad I didn't go to the first weekend. We would have been right there in them tents.
Right out there in them tents.
Yeah, with them little sandwiches.
Raining.
There was no water.
Stranded.
They did have champagne, but there was no water. Now, according to, and listen, Billy McFarland was actually up here, and he really sold it like it was happening. Here's what he said.
going to be in the Caribbean next year.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest difference this time is that I'm not in charge, which kind of sucks.
So
right?
you're not having your hands on the money. It's not going through you.
Can't touch the money. I can't touch the logistics. There is like a third-party festival company who all they do is festivals, who's actually in charge. They basically, have 51%. We have 49%, and they call the shots. But I still get to do like the marketing and hopefully some like the wild adventures on site.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think this is happening, guys. Now, tickets for this for sale range from $1,400 for general access to $1.1 million. And that's if you want to get fight team access at the fight pit and the option of a 4-stateroom yacht or a luxurious 4-bedroom villa.
Did they already start selling tickets?
Yes, they have. Now, according to the island's general director of tourism, they announced on social media that no person or company has requested permits for Fire Festival 2. They said, we have no knowledge of this event, nor contact with any person or company about it. For us, this is an event that does not exist.
Wow.
They also said that the hotels that the website lists have not heard about the festival either. So.
Oh man! So he came up here and basically was
not even just up. He was on the Today Show. He still is saying, after hearing this, I asked my team to terminate those contracts and to focus on the hotels and other partners who are eager to work with and support Fire. Fire 2 is moving forward, and we are moving forward with full integrity.
Oh my God!
He's got to chill. Yeah. All right, well, that is your Yee Tea. When we come back, we have Ask Yee with the award-winning advice giving.
Award-winning.
New Mano.
Yeah.
And any question you have, we want to help you out. 800-292-5150 is way up.
Hey, everybody, whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
So you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy Mano.
That's right.
New Mano. That's right. And it's time for Ask Yee with the award-winning advice giving Mano.
Award-winning.
And today we have somebody who wants to remain anonymous on the line. What's up, anonymous caller?
Hey, Yee. Hey, Mano.
Hey, how you doing?
I need some help because I don't know what else to do. So I'm basically helping solve my friend's murder. His name's Trayvon. I want his name out there so people know that I know what's up.
Trayvon.
But I went through his phone. I found out who did it. I found out the motivation behind it. And I took it to the alleged officer that's supposed to be handling his case. And he's trying to say that he still don't know who it is, but I have already given plenty.
So I'm seeing where this is. Man gunned down months ago outside girlfriend's home in Philadelphia.
Yes, him, yes.
Yes, I see the article here on 6abc.com in Philadelphia. Okay, he was a 25-year-old plumber, lived in Delaware, but on the night of May 30th, he was in Philly. He had a girlfriend that lived in Philly, and that was the only reason he would ever go there to that area was to be with his girlfriend.
Correct.
Okay, so you know who did it, but you feel like the police aren't making the moves they need to be making.
Right, I even got the Apple ID information, all that. Like, I went through the iPhone, all that. Like, so I sent screenshots, I sent all this information, and we still, like, there's still no answers, and I don't understand. So, like, now my next thing that I'm asking to do is, like, should I make TikTok reels about it? Because you know how sometimes when people do that and they, like, solve murders that way? Or should I take it to the newspaper and say that I have all this information, X, Y, and Z, and they're not doing anything about it?
Wow. I mean, I do think you're right? Making noise about something and bringing attention to it. But I will say you don't want people to know it's you. So you're going to post these things on social media. Are you going to create a page and still remain anonymous?
Yeah.
Have you spoken to a lawyer, an investigator, anybody that might be interested in helping?
I didn't, and that's who I didn't know what to do. Who should I turn to? What should I go do? That's why I called y'all. I'm like, maybe y'all, I know y'all helped that one girl with the rent the other day. So I was like, maybe like y'all have better resources or better, information.
I will say the faster that you move on this, the better. I just think that sometimes when things sit for a while, it takes a lot more to reignite something. And the case is still an open case, right?
Yeah, it's definitely still open.
Yeah, so this might be something that if you have all this evidence, maybe you need to go to an investigator, because that's who attorneys end up having to hire, or going to an attorney to see what you can do, because I know that things like that could tend to be expensive, but because this is something that you have so much evidence on, maybe there's a different way that they go about this.
Right.
And this could even be something that could get on television, because they do have TV shows about unsolved murders.
Right.
And that's why I'm like, he deserves it.
Tamron Hall has a show that is kind of based something on that. I feel like.
Oh yeah, I forgot she got that show.
And I know that people do have like, Deadline. They have shows like that where they take these cases that are headline cases. I think the first step is to get more news attention on this case. And maybe find a reporter who is eager to report on it, because that's good for them too. You know what I'm saying? For reporters who are trying to really care about a situation, you should call up and see if locally you can get like one of the local reporters to take this case on, to get this in the news, to get it out there some more, to get your evidence out there more, get more eyes on it. And then once you have that, take it, to the news, like on television.
Okay. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for taking my call too.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you. Have a great day, y'all.
You too. All right. Well, that was Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. When we come back, Kountry Wayne is going to be joining us. He's on tour right now, and We Them Ones tour. He has a book that's, been out. He's got a new movie that he's working on with Coco Jones, and looks like he's ready to settle down and get married. We'll talk about it all. It's Way Up.
Everybody listen. Yeah. It's what you all been waiting for.
You're tapped into Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. He's back again. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Kountry Wayne is here.
Yeah, I'm home. This feel like home every time I come here.
We Them Ones tour is happening right now. I know y'all was just at the Barclays.
Yeah, we was just at the Barclays. It was love, too. New York showed me love. Friday, we in Detroit. Saturday, Cleveland. And Sunday, Fairfax, Virginia. We all the way live, man. It's like the #1 comedy tour out here for the culture.
I mean, Mike Epps, Carlos Miller. This great company for all of y'all to be on there together.
Yeah, it feels good, like to bring the culture together, man. That's what it's about.
And then you have this rom-com coming out.
Oh, yeah. With me and Coco Jones, Loretta Devine, Tabitha Brown, Jay Alfonso, Emmy from Umbrella Academy. It's crazy. It was we all came together, and this is going to be an amazing love story film.
That's her.
Yeah, that's her.
Now, tell us about your character in there.
Oh, he's laid back. As a matter of fact, and shout out to Ben the Dunn too. But Chance laid back, man. He's a good guy in his mind, but he's still a player.
I watched your Club Shay Shay interview too. I saw people really analyzing the part where you talk about the finances. People were like, "This is what we need to be paying attention to."
To be honest, I wasn't even gonna say it, but I put up the money for that movie, and I ain't talking about no 1, 2, 3 million. I put up some real M's.
For what movie?
That's her. This is exclusive on here. Even Coco, when she came on set, she was like, "How did the studio trust you to do all this?" I was like, studio? I said, I put up the money.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm talking about real studio movies, studio, budget, and I did it myself.
That's dope. I didn't even know that, because I was like, this is...
Nobody know. For some reason, when I talk to you, I end up telling you everything. But I really...
That is an all-star cast. That's a huge... But you know what? It's going to pay off.
Oh, yeah.
That's huge. Congrats on that. That makes us even more, I think, incentivized to see this. When is it coming out? Because I know it wraps.
It wrapped. We're doing some pickup shots now. But it'll be the picture locked April 1st. But now it's just going to where I want to do the distribution at.
Kountry Wayne is here. He's on that We Them Ones comedy tour right now. All right, now I want to talk to you about some headlines. Not about you, but other people. And I want to get your take on some of these things that's happening, all right? Gayle King, she has this upcoming trip to space. It's an all-women's trip to space. It's Jeff Bezos's. And so it's going to be her, Lauren Sanchez, Katy Perry is on it.
They going to space.
An astrologer said that Gayle King shouldn't go the way her stars are lining up, and is kind of like giving this warning, like, I don't know if it's a good idea for Gayle King to go. Now, if you had the chance to go to space, would you do it? And if an astrologer warned you something looked like it wasn't good, would you take it seriously?
Nah. I gotta take that trip to space.
You would?
Yeah, I got to see what space talking about. I'm going to space, and I think if Jeff Bezos taking all them women to space, man, Drake got to step his game up.
Oh my God! I don't know that he's gonna be there. And Lauren Sanchez is his.
I'm looking at it. That's baller though. Like, we can't even take no woman nowhere now because Jeff out here taking them to space. Good Lord have mercy.
Like, who's gonna take Gayle out after this, right?
Where you gonna take her?
Right. She went to space.
She went to space. She gonna marry him. I don't know if he married, but
no, it's Lauren Sanchez who is his significant other. She's on the trip too.
Yeah, it's a man who take his space. She gonna let him do whatever he want to do. That don't matter. A man who could take a man who could
step out,
send somebody to space. We thinking about this wrong, Jeff. That's different. I want to be able to take a woman to space, and she still gonna come back and act like that ain't nothing.
Kountry Wayne is here with me. He definitely always makes this stop at Way Up when he's in town. We have more with him when we come back. It's Way Up.
We about to do this.
One of the most famous women in radio. We're talking about Angela Yee.
You're Way Up with Angela Yee.
Please believe that.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and I got my good friend Kountry Wayne in the building. All right, now one thing that people always say is it feels like you are excited to get married, right? They're like, you're manifesting that. Are you really?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get married for sure soon.
Really, that soon?
Yeah,
because it feels like something's going on.
Yeah, it is. I sent you a text though, but you ain't. I finally erased it. I must send it to the wrong number. I sent you a voice text.
Oh, you did?
Yep,
I probably didn't even see.
It was like a month ago.
What'd you say?
I'm like, yeah, I'm finna get married, sis. I found my wife.
Oh my gosh, I'm so mad I didn't see this voice message. So you proposed and everything?
Oh no, I haven't proposed.
Okay.
But I know I am.
Well, I'm happy for you. You deserve
Appreciate
that.
It. Thanks.
What did she do that made you feel like she's the one?
She believed in who I am today and not who I used to be.
I love that for you.
Appreciate
You're
it.
right, though, because when you think about who you were, I feel like a lot of times when you do interviews, certain things always come up. And it's like you've already overly explained it. People are always going to ask you the same things. They're going to be like, oh, so you got X amount of kids, you got this, you got that. And I feel like, all right, we already know this.
But a lot of my kids older now because I had them when I was teenagers.
Would you have her in your sketches or have you?
We talked about that. She don't want to do that. She's known too, so you know how that go. She got her own brand, so you know how that go.
Ooh, okay. We getting a tea here. She's known too. Are you gonna do a prenup?
Oh, prenup? Yeah, because she might want to say I want to.
Yeah, she might be like, I don't want you taking my stuff.
Yeah, but it'll be fair though. But it's love, man.
Kountry Wayne is here. He's on that We Dem Ones comedy tour right now. Have your kids all met her?
They know who she is.
Okay.
I told them off the rip.
Wait, you told them off the rip that you knew this was gonna be?
Oh yeah, I knew. Cause when I seen her, I was like, oh look, she gonna be my wife. Yeah, I like the way you look, but her spirit. I was looking in her eyes, and then when I met her and I started talking to her on the phone, she made me laugh. I'm like, man, she get Wayne.
Okay, so wait, back up. So you saw her, but you didn't know her yet.
No, I really didn't know her.
Okay, so what did you DM her? Like what? You was in the DMs?
Yeah, I went.
You DMs?
Yeah, I went in some DMs now. But
wow.
I knew one of her friends. I knew one of her friends. And I was like, hey, man. She thought I was playing. I was telling her, I'm like, hey, I'm finna be with you for real.
What do you say in the DM? You just was, hey, would love to. Like, what do you say?
I said, I ain't coming for your flesh. I'm coming for your heart.
That is a crazy DM to send somebody.
No, I was saying a bunch of. I said
you said I said a bunch of.
I said a bunch. I was speaking from my heart. I was dead serious.
I would never. And if somebody says that, nobody would believe. No woman is
Man,
going to take that.
She didn't believe.
Yeah, no one's taking that seriously.
She didn't believe nothing I said. Like she did not believe nothing I said.
It do sound like game though.
It sounded like game.
Yeah.
And she thought it was game. I was like, man, I ain't playing no games.
So then it went from the DMs to phone conversations.
Yep. I talked to her longer in a month than I talked to anybody in a lifetime.
Normally, when we come back, you guys have the last word because I love y'all, but I know you're nosy like me. So we're going to dive more into this quote-unquote relationship leading to marriage that Kountry Wayne is in the middle of. And let's see if you can guess who he's talking about. It's Way Up.
Do this.
Yeah. Yo.
More Way Up with Angela Yee on now.
You know who it is. You know who it is.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here, and my guy, one of my besties, Kountry Wayne, is in the building. So I have more questions about your future wife. Where was the first date?
We just went out to eat because I'm vegan, and I never thought I said if I be with a woman, she's gonna have to be vegan, but she's not even vegan. So
you better start eating meat.
Yeah, nah, I ain't eating no meat. Pause.
Hey.
But nah, we went out to eat, man. We spent so much time with each other. But nah, she my dog, she my friend, my lover, and she understand Wayne. Ain't nothing like having a partner. Just one person that you talk to, is one person that you give that energy to.
Did you have to cut people off? Because you know how that happens.
Yeah, I called everybody.
Called?
I said, hey, supposed to see each other next weekend. I'm tired. I'm in a relationship now. They ain't gonna have that. Hey, what? I was real with them. I'm like, man, I love her.
And people respected that.
They respect.
How many calls you had to make?
I had to make nobody. I had to make about 5 calls.
Okay, that's it. And she had to make some calls too, because I feel like whenever people come together like that,
yeah, she had to make some calls. Her calls probably harder than mine.
Oh damn! Kountry Wayne is here. He's on that We Dem Ones comedy tour right now. Does this change any of the other dynamics that you have? Because obviously, like you have your kids' mothers and everything. So even how you relate to them, does that change anything on that?
No. I'm always be there for them, and I made that statement up front with her. Like, I'm gonna always be there for them because they was in a part of my life where, before I got here, and I can't switch up on that.
Okay.
I'm always be there for them. I always respect them. They're not gonna know the difference. The only thing they might notice, somebody's in here when you come over here. I'm letting you know that. But nah, it's all love though.
All right. Well, I love to see it.
Oh, yeah.
But well deserved.
No, I appreciate you though. I appreciate you because it'd be a lot of hate in this industry. And I tell everybody, even the girl I talk to now, I say, well, that's my best friend. Pierce, you always been loyal, whatever. So I appreciate you for always. Anything I could do, always hit me up. Let me know.
I gotta start checking these. Listen,
I told her, I say, I called you immediately because you had to know first, because I figured in case somebody do find out, I wanted you to get the person first because if they close by you or whatever. I needed you to know.
Oh, somebody from New York.
I need. I'm gonna tell you after this right here. But I told you first.
All right, City Wayne, y'all. You heard it here first. Country Wayne is now City Wayne.
City Wayne, man. Country Wayne, City Wayne. We here all the way live.
I appreciate you. And again, for these show dates, for these tour dates, you're going to be in Detroit Friday.
Yep.
Cleveland
Detroit,
Saturday.
Friday, yep. Cleveland Saturday. And Fairfax, Virginia Sunday. We got Mike Epps. We got Lil Duval. We got Bubba Dub. We got Tony Roberts. We got Carlos Miller. We got everybody, man. Ha Davis. Hey, man, it's the funnest tour out. We breaking out the culture. You already know what time it is. We're going to make it loud and we're going to keep it real.
Well, thank you so much to Country Wayne for joining us. And, you know, his book is out. Help is on the way. He's also got his stand-up special, A Woman's Prayer. He's got a new special on the way. He's got a new movie starring Coco Jones on the way. And you can watch that full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up With Yee. You guys have an amazing day. We will see you tomorrow on Friday. It's Way Up.